Hello out there, all you wonderful people. Welcome to another episode of Fallout 4. Look at this guy just turning this damn knob here. So today, we're on the Pridwood. And we're gonna go meet up with Paladin Danse. And see where that takes us. So, I appreciate y'all watching. And if you could, please like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Just walking right here like he owns the place. That's cool. Bunch of power armor.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Paladin Danse.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Yeah, it went alright.
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant tactician, a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood.
Huh.
I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
Why are you so confident in his abilities?
A decade ago, the Brotherhood had almost gone completely astray. The Elder before Maxon sent us down a path that was leading nowhere. He was more concerned about charity than the preservation of technology. But when Maxon took over, he single-handedly reprioritized the Brotherhood from the ground up and put us back on the path to glory. This
Who was
ship and
it,
its crew are a testament to his leadership.
The Elder Lions, I think it was in Fallout 3, did the same thing. Was more charitable to the people that the Brotherhood liked. I think that's what it was. I'm not sure. Yeah.
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination,
Tiki probably hates that.
we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Danse. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sure, why
Sounds
not?
good. Let's go.
Outstanding. Call me old-fashioned, but there's nothing better than being boots on the ground.
Let's go meet the crew. This guy. Oh, kitty kitty.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew. You were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Technical Documentation?
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapons schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
Okay.
Maybe I could lend a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Knight. That's me. Oh, 50 cal. 10 of them.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure.
Sure, go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Every time I use the microwave.
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
No.
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Hell no.
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolutely distasteful. Since you haven't spent too much time in the Wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a Mirelurk. Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
I don't know about Scribe Noraya. I think she loves her little zoo a bit too much.
Okay.
I
Look
prefer
at her.
laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot and leaves that memorable ozone smell behind. Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
That's our new set of power armor. Man,
If you keep hoarding that garbage, you're going to slow us down.
I'll tell you to shut up, buddy.
Nothing to report right now, Knight.
No. Got some oil, got a flip lighter.
The Bridwin is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
Got some springs, some screws. A hairbrush. Duct tape, flip lighter. Duct tape.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me
Oh.
sick, right?
Ooh, bobby pins. Good, good, good. No, that's can't touch it. No touchy. Right X.
Step forward, Knight. Where are you off to?
Shut up.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from ferals.
Tegan,
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables.
The
If you
good
need to
stuff.
stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
It's good to know.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye.
The stank eye.
Good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
Extra work.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Okay.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
Really? What were you expecting?
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were
Dirty,
desperate,
smelly
looking
people.
for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate. Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Yeah.
Most people in your condition would have given up. Can I hear your story?
I'm not really looking for sympathy. And honestly, I
fine.
don't know you that well. Maybe some other time. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
I'd just leave that if I were you.
I don't care.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just, what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good.
Hmm.
Firing.
All right, all right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure.
Looks good.
Anytime. Thank God.
No. 38 rounds of knuckles. Razor green. Oops, I didn't do that. Giddy up, buttercup. Personal law 142.
Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Prydwen in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff. But life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes mutants seem scholarly. I'm gonna speak to Proctor Quinlan. Field scribes cannot have it this bad.
Okay.
Don't worry. You'll get used to sleeping comfortably underneath massive containers of highly flammable gas.
Really?
Never forget, you are the eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood. If you see or hear anything suspicious, it is your duty to report it immediately. We live in enemy territory now. Your vigilance could mean the difference between life and
You
death.
mean the Commonwealth
Understood?
looks bad.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You should see the
Good.
capital wasted.
Ad Victoriam, Squires.
Ad Victoriam.
Dismissed.
Ad Victoriam.
There. That should hold.
Thank you, sister.
You know, we wouldn't have to worry about them getting out if they weren't on the ship.
Your concerns are noted, Scribe. Give Proctor Ingram my thanks for letting me borrow you. Feel free to have a look at the specimens, but please don't touch anything. I refuse to be held responsible if you're injured.
It's quite a collection.
Quite a collection you've got here.
Well, thank you. Most people don't appreciate the important work that I'm trying to do here. I'm on the cusp of discovering how these creatures' bodies have adapted to the radiation that's infiltrated their habitats. If I can crack the code, I can equip our troops with a protective compound far superior to Rad-X.
That's amazing.
Well, it's only a theory so far. You see, the ionizing radiation left behind by the Great War kills because it damages most living things on a cellular level. However, after several generations, these creatures' bodies have adapted by altering their genetic makeup to prevent cellular disruption. I believe I've discovered how I can replicate that genetic restructuring rapidly. Instead of decades, I can do it in moments. For a short period of time, anyway.
I'm sold. If you're looking for someone to help, you can sign me up.
I appreciate the offer, but unfortunately, I've hit a stumbling block. The specimens I've already captured can only produce so much blood and genetic material. If I try and harvest too much, they'll die. What I need are more samples of blood from the creatures roaming the Commonwealth.
No problem. I'd be glad to help.
I appreciate your confidence in my abilities, sister. I've modified your Pip-Boy to scan the corpse of any freshly killed creature that has the proper type of blood in its body. All you have to do is pick up any viable sample and bring it back to me. Hey, I really appreciate you doing this for me. It's nice to know I'm not the only person in the Brotherhood with an open mind.
Okay.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
The Institute giving machines free will? My programming says that's nonsense.
Let's go get our power armor.
I heard that Elder Maxim...
Is that what you heard?
going one-on-one with a Deathclaw.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
Oh, yeah?
Time to suit up.
Carry it too much, can't run. What do you mean?
Welcome aboard, sir.
Say run just fine. Inventory 259 and 322. I'm doing just fine.
Our vertibirds should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
Yeah. Meow.
Mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
Fort Strong.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridman's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, sister?
Sure.
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Super mutants.
Super mutants? I thought the enemy was the Institute.
Super mutants are no better than Sentinels. They're a reminder of man's folly when it comes to harnessing technology. Whether it's using biochemistry to manipulate genes, or trying to create life from a bunch of circuits. It's the wrong path for science. As members of the Brotherhood, it's our sworn duty to exterminate these abominations in every form. So, can I count on you to get the job done?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now,
you go
we have
dance.
a vertibird on standby, fully armed.
It'll be a
ready to
pleasure.
depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Dismissed.
Taking on a Deathclaw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
All depends.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Having the Pridwen moored above the airport keeps the Brotherhood within striking distance of the city.
Kill the Brotherhood. Wee.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? There he is. There's one of them. Where's he at? I'm losing him. There he is. He's standing behind buildings, man. How much of it fucking... Really?
Tiger's going crazy pretty soon.
Oh, rat scorpion?
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
Yep. Really? Oh. Sturdy. Okay. All this stuff has radiation. Why is it all kind of radiation in the middle of it? Barrels. Every building. Stupid. Fort Strong.
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
Think so? There he goes.
What? How will your sister around like that? Someone there?
Let's go clean him out.
gonna be a good...
Yeah.
Contact lost. Hey, knock it off! Scream! Scream for
Yeah, bro.
Suppressing fire!
scared?
Target eliminated. Hold up. Intruder alert! Over there! Tango down!
Man. Get you radio. Pipe rifle. Pipe something. Blood pack. Gas mask. Move. Some whiskey. Nice. Nice. Intense. Vertex boot. Technical document. Look at there.
Outstanding. Let's open it up. Remain vigilant. This place may appear abandoned, but that doesn't mean we should drop our guard.
Look at that. U.S. dollars. Nice. General Brock's terminal. Fort Straw, U.S. Army Depot. No unauthorized personnel. General Brock's report, June 2075. As of today, command of Fort Straw has passed to me. I am looking forward to helping the U.S. Army test summits. What? Oh, test summits. Some of its experimental weapon systems at our facility. That'll make no damn sense. I've already had the men preparing the island for testing operations by tearing down the old barracks and constructing a simulated town. Since we'll be fighting the enemy on an urban front, I think the best way to test these weapons is by seeing how well they punch through civilian structures. General Brock's report, September 2075. We've been testing the new batch of T-51B power armor suits that the Army Corps of Engineers just rolled off the assembly line. I'm impressed with the amount of protection they offer our soldiers, yet allow them a great deal of mobility. I've noticed that the soldiers are still having trouble jumping in these things because of the suit's weight. They often tip over on hard landings. I've had the maintenance boys look at it, and they're suggesting adding a gyroscope and shock absorbers to the lower torso. I'll pass it up the chain and see if I can get Washington to spend the extra money it'll cost for the modifications. General Box Report, February 2076. Things are starting to heat up overseas, so Washington is pushing us to cut our project turnaround time in half. I told them that would be dangerous, but it seems like we don't have much of a choice. I've decided to split my staff into Alpha Team and Bravo Team so we can work on 2 projects at the same time. The manpower will be reduced, but I'm convinced that we'll still be able to maintain our new schedule. I'm going to put Alpha Team on the power armor and Bravo on the M42 Fat Man launchers. General Box Report, June 2076. Alpha Team just shipped out the first batch of T-51B suits to the front in China. Reports are already coming in that the suits are performing better than expected, chewing through enemy tanks and armor like they were paper. Word has it that some of the enemy troops are even surrendering when they catch sight of the power armor troops hauling their 5mm miniguns. Looks like Alpha Team has earned themselves a weekend pass in Boston. Bravo Team is having a heck of a time getting M42s not to shoot far enough away for its firing position. The problem is that the warhead is still too heavy to fire the distance required. Our simulated soldiers are still soaking far too many rads and suffering blast burns. One of the technicians has suggested a radical idea of using a conventional depleting subcharge to catapult the round rapidly out of the launcher. His calculations look sound, so I'm going to let him give it a try. That was December 2076. General Box Report, September 2077. After a few design setbacks and the loss of one of our testing squads, we finally perfected the M42 launcher's firing mechanism. Washington has been writing me to wrap this project up. But with a weapon like this, with this potential, I was inclined to take my time. We've sent the launchers ahead to the supply yard in Mississippi, and we're just waiting for the go-ahead to ship the warheads wherever they need to go. Hopefully we can get those nukes out of here before the month is out. I don't feel comfortable sleeping 20 feet above enough nukes to reduce this island to ash. What do you think about that?
Let's see what we found. That's locked up tight.
No, it's not. Get off me. I'm gonna be on our way here pretty soon. Interesting. Interesting. Looks like we're going down.
This area seems to be in disarray. I wonder if this is recent.
Maybe so, bro. Maybe so. Technical document. Oh, really? Man. Hey. Why do I have that stuff? Drop, 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 drop. I'm not gonna eat that, man. Look at all that. And sell some stuff, man. Hell shops. Okay. Purified water. Purified water, dirty water. Where's my dollar bill? Being weird.
Remember the Citadel! And Victoria!
There, human. Got a treat for you!
Come on out, buddy.
I heard something. Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment. These monstrosities are just another
Monstrosities.
example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, sister. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Okay. I want to loot first. Ragstad beat. 45 barrel, nice. Man, come on already. I'm not finished looting. Long Johns. Drop that crap. Road leathers. Sack hood. I didn't need that stuff. Typewriter. Ah, come on now. Bravo team testing terminal. Bravo team M42 report 1. Use a lot of reading. Things are getting tough around here. Brock has decided to split our men into 2 teams. I drew one of the short straws, so I ended up on the M42 Fat Man launcher team, while most of my buddies are sitting pretty upstairs with the T-51B suits. I can't even begin to describe what a ridiculous idea the M42 is. A man-portable mini-nuke thrower that a trooper of the field is supposed to deploy at close range. I've been poring over the schematics, and I have no idea how we're going to get this thing to throw a warhead far enough not to kill the soldier unlucky enough to be stuck with these death traps. Report 2. We stripped the warhead weight down as much as possible, but I think we're looking at this the wrong way. Instead of trying to reduce the warhead weight, we should try and amp the power. Okay. On the thrower itself. I know that means adding weight to an already heavy piece of ordnance, but I don't think we have any choice. One of the guys suggested we try magnets to push the warhead through like a railgun, but the power pack would need to be the size of a suitcase. I'll keep picking away at this problem and see what I can turn up. We lost 2 good soldiers this morning. They were on the surface testing the MIRV variant of the launcher when one of the warheads misfired and hit the ground right where they were standing. Poor bastards didn't even have a chance. We couldn't even find any remains to send home to their folks, so Brock told us to just fill some cans with sand just fill some cans with sand. What? I'll tell you, that guy doesn't give a crap about us. That's messed up. He's just worried about the brass back in Washington giving him a hard time. That's messed up, man. Fill some cans with sand. I was in bed last night when I had one of those eureka moments. I ran over to the night shift guys in the lab, swept all of their drawings on the floor and started sketching my idea. They must have thought I'd lost my mind. 6 hours and about 14 cups of coffee later, and I had it all mapped out. We'd use a small subcharge as a launching catalyst to catapult the warhead from the launchers. We'd have plenty of range, and the subcharge could be built into a warhead itself. Brock seemed to like the plan and gave us the go-ahead to prototype the device. I can't wait to try it out. It took the better part of a year and over 100 test firings, but the M42 is ready to ship out into the field. I can't believe I spent over a year on this single project. I feel pretty good knowing we're delivering a well-tested weapon to our own guys fighting overseas. Now that it's over, I suppose Brock will move us on to something else. But for now, I'm going to spend the rest of the month packing up these warheads to ship off base. I'm overweight. There's a Carlisle typewriter. Ain't that some stuff? Yeah. Still picking stuff up though. I don't care. Aw, boo.
Yes.
Technical documents. I know it. Wish there was a workbench in here. Look, nuke. Whole box. Yeah, I know, you ain't gotta tell me. I'll make it there eventually. Buff out. Anything down here? I see nothing down here. Okay. It's a whole lot of nukes. Oh, buff out last. Oh, this way. Going up. Still going up. Oh yeah, we're moving now, bro. I want to use too many chems.
If it looks dead, put one more in its head.
So it's moving a little slow here. We'll talk to this guy.
Control systems all reporting back nominal.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
So, what happens at Fort Strong now?
Paladin Danse is supervising the transfer of the Fat Man warheads to the Prydwen. They'll provide quite an edge to our arsenal. I've also ordered a detachment to occupy the location, and use it as a staging area to protect the eastern side of the airport. All in all, you handed us quite a valuable location.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder? You just say the word.
I want you to get out there, and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Okay, guys. That's what I'm gonna call it a day for today. I really do appreciate you watching, and I hope you liked it. If you could please
Superstructure
like and
integrity
subscribe,
green. Hull plating
I would
stable.
greatly appreciate it.
Trying to
And,
minimize
I
reactor
will
jitter,
talk
just
to you
in case.
later. Oh, the next episode we'll continue on with this, and I'll get uncluttered. Talk to you later.
Hull plating integrity.